Hey, do you consider yourself open-minded? I get it, you're busy, so why give a rip about the age of this planet you are living on? Because just suppose you've been scammed into believing the evolutionary dogma that the Earth has been hanging around for billions of years. What if the deep time of evolution disappeared like a magic act? Consider this. Without millions of years, the whole theory of chemical and biological evolution would be absurd. I mean, how would all you academics out there account for the origin of life? Yay, but Mr. Giardina, scientists believe the Earth is 4.5 billion years old, don't they? Sure, but do you know why they believe? Ready for a shock? Out there, sit down, sit down. Most scientists have no clue how the Earth is dated. The so-called geologic column is a mental construct of a small minority of geoscientists. It is based on the two unsupported assumptions shown here. Our multimedia presentation will provide clear-cut evidence for you to make an informed decision. Ultimately, you're the judge and the jury. But think, you were never given a chance to make an intelligent decision without hearing both sides of the story. Now, here's your choice to check it out. What will you learn? You'll learn that the assignment of vast ages to the various geologic periods are not actually based on radioisotope chemistry, contrary to what most people are led to believe. Many geoscientists are aware that these time markers are only published if they support the outdated timeline required for Darwinian evolution. Contrary to popular misinformation, there exist many scientists who believe the Earth is about 6,000 years old. Why? Because we have a biblical record of the Earth's historical timeline, and sadly, you are never informed that the physical evidence out there streaming in on the information highway every week supports Scripture. Well, imagine that. Newsflash, want to learn what the fossils record and really tell us? Ask yourself, why do we find fossils all over the Earth when they're not forming today? What conditions of burial were responsible for all the incredible preservation? Come on, we have crustaceans. We have marine reptiles. We have plesiosaur graveyards. Try explaining fossilized brain and various neurotissues. Every evolutionary scientist recognized that these organisms were buried rapidly in underwater mudslides. And we have more for you. I'll show you the smoking gun evidence which has been withheld by our atheistic public education system. Want to understand what the rocks themselves cry out? Learn why a typical 800-foot section of strata could not possibly have accumulated over 10 million years. This is just evolutionary propaganda. Ever hear about liquefaction? Let me tell you, people who have lost their houses know all about how quick it happened. And then there is the deception of unconformities between rock layers. This defies all logic. We expose why unconformities do not represent millions of years between layers. Listen out there, if the proposed evidence to support deep time was presented in a legitimate court, it would be inadmissible as non sequitur. I'll even take you backstage and show you why the illusion is bogus. If you can get past your emotions, the truth will become evident. Can you handle this? Bet you never see this on PBS, NBC, or CNN. See for yourself as Mark Armitage gives you a look through his electron microscope. Here's the bottom line. So why schedule one of our events? Look, several generations have been indoctrinated into believing they are merely a product of random chemicals plus eons of time. The result, our culture is rapidly deteriorating because multitudes are adrift in a cosmos without plan or purpose or a lighted path. Our ministry is here to turn the light back on for you. All lives matter because life is a creation of God.